Good day. This lesson is all about multiplication of decimal numbers. Let's do a few examples and we will explain as we go along. Example 1. If I say 18,6 times 10, how will you do that? Before you think of moving a comma, let me explain you first why we actually are allowed to do that. The 18,6 I have there in the position of the tenths. So this means that there's 186 tenths times 10 over 1. And can you see what's going to happen? The tenths will actually cancel out, so I will have an answer of 186. Okay, did you get that? Let's do another one. How about 0,12 times 100? If I have 0,12 times 100, I can say that this is 12 hundredths. 12 hundredths times 100 over 1, cancel out. So I will have an answer of 12. So what did you see? You saw that when I multiplied by 10, actually what happened, my comma moved one space to the right-hand side, making my answer bigger. And I've proven here why it is like that. When I multiplied by 100, it means that the comma actually moved 2 spaces to the right-hand side, making the value bigger. Okay, so because the 100, and that's how we might remember that. The 100 has 2 zeros, so the comma needs to move 2 spaces. The 10 has 1 zero, so the comma will move 1 space if I times by a 10. Did you get that? Fantastic. But what about the following one? Example 2. 2,5 times 2. Yes, I know that some of you already have the answer. Fantastic. But let's do this now. First, before you think of moving a comma, but how can I move a comma because I'm multiplying by a 2? 2,5 is actually 25 tenths times 2 over 1. Now, you can cancel out, but that might not maybe simplify. Well, we can do it. Let's do it. Say 2 can go into that once, 2 can go into this 5 times. And then what will I have remaining? 25 divided by 5. And the answer will be 5. Or you could have said 25 times 2 was 50 divided by 10. And then I can just divide by 10, top and bottom, and also get an answer of 5. Did you get it? Well done. Now, let's say in example 3 that I'm giving you a calculation such as 0,2 times 0,3. What now? Before we are moving the comma, let's do it the long way, if we can call it the long way. This will be 2 tenths times 3 tenths. Now, can you remember how do I multiply common fractions with one another? Top and bottom times bottom. So those 2 and these 2. So I will have 6 over 100. And once I have 6 over 100, I can write it as a decimal number, and that will be 0,06. Or, and now this is a shortcut method in which to remember this or to do that. But remember, boys and girls, I would like for you to understand what you are doing before you are applying shortcut methods. The shortcut method is as follows. Ignore the commas. So let's say I have 2 times 3. 2 times 3, 6. Now I need to put the commas in. How do I put a comma back? What will happen? Go to your original question. What is the total amount of decimal places? Here I have 1 decimal place and there I have another decimal place. So in total I have 2 decimal places. What does it mean? My answer should have 2 decimal places. So like here I can say, okay, oh no, I cannot say it's equal to that because it's not equal to that. I can say the answer should have 2 decimal places. But I need to put in my 6. So where will the 6 be? Start filling it in from the right-hand side. The 6 will be there, and now I will just put in some zeros. So 0,06. And you can see it's the same answer. But do not apply this if you do not understand it. Let's do a last one. How about example 4? 0,4 times 0,21. And again, we are going to do it in 2 methods. Method 1, we will apply like this one. So I'm going to say, method 1, this will be 4/10 times 21 hundredths. Okay, common fractions. How do I multiply? Top with top, bottom with bottom. So 4 times 21 is 84, and 10 times 100 will be 1,000. And once you have 84 thousandths, you can put it as a decimal number, or you can just put it with a comma. So I can say 3 spaces after my comma. 1, 2, 3. And how do I fill it in? From the right-hand side. So the 4 should be there. Then the 8, and then I will have my 2 zeros. So 0,084. Method 2. What can I do? Ignore the comma. So think of it as 4 times 21. And 4 times 21, 84. Now, to get an answer, I need to put back my comma. How do I put it back? Take the total amount of decimal places in the question. There I have 1 decimal place. Here I have 2 decimal places. So in total, I had 3 decimal places. So my answer should be a comma with 3 decimal places. How do I put it in? So on my right-hand side. So the 4 there, then the 8, and 0, 0. So I will have 0,084. Boys and girls, I hope you understand and you realize that it's not that difficult. And don't grab your calculator the first moment that you are getting calculations like this. Challenge yourself. Until next time, goodbye.